Hey guys, welcome to my first video, and it is the recreation of Pennywise the Clown from It. So let's get started. So I'm creating a prosthetic around my mouth, and I actually kind of winged it. I recommend if you wanted to, you could draw out the outline, but I actually recreated this mouth about last year, so I kind of knew what I was doing. And all I'm doing is just applying liquid latex that I got from Walmart, under $10, and then cutting up kind of cotton balls to create kind of the prosthetic circle around my mouth. So this step I actually recorded it, but then the camera decided to turn off. So all I'm doing is I created teeth with some Crayola air dry clay, and pretty much I created a flat surface where I'm able to put it on top of the first layer, and I'm gluing it with the latex and then putting cotton balls right over to kind of create this gum-like looking mouth, and then basically just layering it and layering it. I recommend definitely I put about 6 teeth on the bottom and then 5 teeth on top, but do it based on like what you like. So after finishing the mouth, I applied a cream base white makeup face paint kind of thing I got from Walmart. It was super cheap. I recommend definitely after put translucent powder. I forgot to do that and it's turning streaky. With my eyebrows, I just put a glue stick over it and then applied Ben Nye's kind of white. Alright, after applying, I started lining my tight line with some dark eyeliner as well as some cream-based makeup. I definitely recommend putting lots and lots of shadow. This will definitely darken up the eyes and definitely make it more evil-like looking. So with this technique, I just recommend blending. I even put it all over my lid by using some cream base. I'll have all the makeup that I use linked down below, as well as like the steps, so you guys know. I used a lot of browns and blacks and just blended until I felt what looked right. There's really no proper technique because I was just going for whatever made my eyes look more scary looking. Like I said, with this look, you're not really going for more perfect. You're kind of going for kind of this rustic, old looking, scary clown. So it's a lot of like blending browns and blacks and just doing all that when it comes to the eyes. And now I'm actually lining where the Pennywise famous clown lines are. So as an outline for myself, by using just this cheap red eyeliner thing that I got from Dollar General, really cheap. I'm just using it as a base, and this will just help me when I go in with more colors later on to kind of like touch up. At this point, I ended up darkening up the lines. I did a lot of like just using cream based. Pretty much I used a lot of Ben Nye's trio. Like I said, I'll have the description of what the actual product down below. It's just a red trio, and I started putting it around the mouth. I ended up making it more darker by adding more browns and maroons, because when I originally did this, it turned out more pink because of the white. So I definitely recommend going for more of a darker tone red. and definitely mix in with like more maroonish colors. And so this is what I'm doing, where I'm just lining around the mouth as a base, and then I'm going to go in afterwards to kind of darken it up. Here again, I'm using, it's actually called the Ben Nye Bruising. So basically I'm mixing two of the two darker pinkish and reds, and then I'm going to end up going back to the darker palette of the Ben Nye trio. Like, it's a quad of colors, and I'm stippling it on with a stipple kind of sponge to kind of create this effect of gums. And then now I'm creating the illusion that my mouth has a hole in it by adding in some black cream paint. I'm using just the Ben Nye, and then afterwards I'm just going to apply some black shadow to kind of create this matte look, but also it's still going to have a little bit of a glossy effect as if it's inside of a mouth. After applying the depth of the mouth, I'm going to apply some yellow on the teeth because I felt like the teeth were a little bit too white for me. Here I made the mistake of using a brush that had black on it, and so now I'm just going to be like, you know what? Winging it and changing it up. So I'm just going to apply some yellow. I used my finger around the teeth because I felt like Pennywise teeth tend to be a little bit more yellowish, and then I'm also stippling it on. Clearly I can't talk right now. I'm stippling it on all over my teeth until I get this like kind of grimy yellow teeth kind of look. So now I'm going in and with the darker Ben Nye whatever, it is a quad palette, and basically I'm going in with the darker maroon and darker red because I felt like this would make it more gummy, like more like a mouth. And I also wanted to do it as more of like a darker base because I wanted to create this effect that he obviously like ate a kid's arm and ate children, so we gotta make it look more bloody like. Alright, with the same palette, I'm going in to create the nose, but I'm wiping off some of the white because I don't want it to look so pink. So I'm creating a layer, and basically with the nose, I'm just creating a simple circle around the nose as kind of a base using just a regular like liner pencil. What am I saying, Alexis? It is a brush, not a pencil, but you guys get what I mean. So basically I'm just creating like a simple circle, kind of half circle around my nose, going in with some reds, maroons, darkening it up, and I'm just going to darken it up more with the Ben Nye quad, basically the quad little circle palette, and this is what I'm going to be using for most of the reds. And I'm going even back in with the palette and touching over the lines because I really just did not like how they turned out because they ended up turning more pink, as you can see, and I wanted more of a darker red, as basically as red as my bandana that I'm wearing. So I'm just going to go in and fix it, and I pretty much do this even off camera. I end up fixing it a little bit more because it just didn't turn out how I wanted. So this is like where you guys kind of have to do an eye, like what you think looks best in your eye, of how this makeup should look. It's really simple. It's all about like just doing it as simple as possible, mixing colors, adding reds, darkening it up with reds, and then a couple browns, and pretty much just winging it. Like that's what I kind of went for, and I ended up liking how it turned out. It's just a lot of just mixing colors, like I said. So this part ended up turning a lot more blurry, but pretty much all you have to do is just add some blood. My blood is from Walmart. It was really cheap. I think it's called vampire blood. I'm just adding it around the mouth, just adding it everywhere, pretty much just anywhere possible. Like I said, there's really no technique. Just add it like all over your face, your neck, your shirt, you know, just the whole shebang, you know, and just make it as bloody as possible. And yeah, and then all you do is add your wig cap, your wig. I got this wig from Walmart with some red wig, and we're done, guys. It was really simple. Just grab a balloon, a white shirt, and you're all done. So there goes my tutorial. Let me know what you guys think below. I'd love to hear what you'd like to say. Like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. And there goes me dancing. Alright, bye guys. This is always the best part. Wiping it all off.